Hi, FlossTube.
I'm Nancy,
And I'm Laura,
and we are
the Addicted Sisters.
Woo!
These are our three brothers from
1954.
Aren't they cute? Look at those faces. Our oldest brother, Chuck, there looks like he has some jazz hands. Kind of cracked me up.
Yeah, we're down to one brother now. So the two, I think, from the jazz hands, and I think Marvy was in the center. She's flashing me here. He's gone now too. So
Yeah. So
we have
only
Eddie.
Jelly face on the end.
Yeah.
We are struggle bussing with the you can see the light up here on
Yeah, it's because you're
I
flashing.
know, that's what I'm saying. We can see the light from it up there. We are struggling. I am going to have a halo effect today, and
She always did think she was an angel.
it's because it's true. Oh, so we wanted to welcome you to our FlossTube number 37. Today is October 28th, 2018.
Ooh, we're close to Halloween. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. Just be sure to tell us if you put a thumbs down, because we'd like to
We love that
improve
constructive
ourselves if we
criticism.
can. Yeah.
So, I still have the sleep going on. Goodness.
Wake up.
Oh, can't do it.
Yeah. It's been a week.
It has. Nancy and I we're filming on Sunday, obviously, because
I had an event going on at work, a 3-day event. So I had to work Saturday. And I think I figured out I have almost 15 hours of overtime in those 3 days.
that's just crazy.
Yeah, it was long. My feet and my legs really talked to me about it. I have an Achilles tendon that just does not like for me to be up and around, and it was screaming this week.
Sorry, that knot came untied there, so I was trying to repair it while you were talking.
Yeah, I was trying to
vamp. That's what I would say. Vamp, Nancy, vamp.
I'm like, what do I talk about?
I have spent the week without my water bottle because I left it here last week at Nancy's.
And I took great care of it.
What a struggle it has been.
Could you find anything else to drink out of?
Well, I ended up having to use, it's just a cup, a glass with a lid, but it doesn't seal like that.
Yeah.
So it's disrupted my routine. Something silly like that has disrupted my routine.
I totally get it.
So
we had to be in at work, right around 7:15, 7:30, different times each day. And just because I couldn't come in, and I didn't get my internet until Thursday night, that just threw my whole week off. You wouldn't think it would be that big a deal. I grew up without it. Why do I need it now? Because of you guys.
Katie has used almost all of our data because our Wi-Fi keeps dropping her. And so we are playing Brendan, get off of your game. You can't use data when we're out somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't use data. And that's, it's a pain.
And he's like, Mom.
But it happens again. It rolls over again this week on the 1st. So
you'll be fine.
We'll be okay. Did you watch anybody new this week?
I did. I watched somebody brand new today. The first day I had something available. I watched Yankee Creek Stitcher, and her name was Jerry. She has a beautiful quilt that she puts behind her. So I got to look at that. She does quilting, she sews, and she does hand embroidery, in addition to cross stitch. And then later on she told us that she's going to start punch needle. So this woman is busy. She showed a bunch of whips and things that she did. She had a Dimensions whip that was about 5 years old, and it's called the Feeding Frenzy. And it's the birds in the bird feeder.
I know which one you mean.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And the colors that she had in that were just gorgeous. That blue jay just popped off her fabric. Then she was working on 'Tis the Season, which a lot of people are. Hers looks really pretty. She's putting it on a golden color fabric.
Nice.
And it looked really, really pretty. One thing I wanted to say about her, though, She is the project bag queen. She has more project bags than I have ever dreamt. Well, pretty project bags, okay?
Yeah, we have a lot of the plastic
zipper-
ones,
plastic
the zipper
zippers.
ones.
But she actually turns hers so that they're long ways, portrait style. And, has the clear plastic front.
Mm-hmm.
But she matches her fabrics to her designs. So, like if she's doing a Christmas one, a Christmas design, she'll have Christmas fabrics. Halloween has Halloween fabrics. Fall has fall. They're so pretty.
I try and do that with the ones that I have. I put specific types of projects in each one.
She just does a beautiful job of it, and I think she said they're about 15 inches tall. And she said she had a whole stash of 11-inch zippers, so they're about 11 inches wide.
That's
she
funny.
was cute, really cute. So go out and check her out because she was fun to watch.
Now, my friend Elisa is starting to make project bags, and she may work into something where she is selling those.
Oh.
But she has a bunch of zippers that were her grandmother's.
Oh.
And so she's just
fun.
using all of these fun zippers
Yeah.
in there. So,
That's
and I've heard other
great.
people say, "Oh, I got a bunch of old zippers from so and so
Thrift store,
yeah.
whatever, yeah.
And it's just cute and what a fun way to use them and have some memories built in.
Yeah.
But I know Elisa made a project bag for Debbie, a Halloween project bag for Debbie.
Oh, as part of the giveaway.
Yes,
thing.
as the exchange. So we had a lot of lovely comments this week.
A lot of fun ones.
Yeah, just a lot of really, really sweet things. But we thought we would just highlight a couple of them this week. Stitching May told us that she uses the YouTube Studio app and it puts all the comments in one place so you don't have to go back and hunt through them. The YouTube Studio app is what we're using to film right now. It's and it does have everything in one place. It's the app that you use. And
The app du jour.
yeah, there you go. Now, I have not, I think I haven't sorted mine. So all of my notifications are in the same place as my comments. So it's kind of a pain to go through and read all of that together. So generally, if I'm going to read on there, most of the time I read on the video itself. But she said if you use it, you will just have them all in one place. And so it's easier. And you can comment right from there.
Hey, we
So it's
gotta
a
go
good-
together. I'm
I
sorry.
wore my
I just
fall shirt. So.
Well, I decided I need to be brighter today. I was kind of.
And then the other one was from Felicity Fish Cross Stitcher. Ooh, I did it. It's always a good moment. And she was thanking us for shouting her out and talking about her Elsa, which is stunning. If you have not seen Elsa, go do it. But she also, we talked about her, now was it called Roses of Provence?
Yes.
Okay, I think I said incorrectly that it was Savannah's
Savannah's.
Roses by
Yeah.
Mirabilia, but she's actually doing Roses of Provence and is beautiful,
It
and the
is
fabric is
gorgeous.
perfect with it.
Yes.
So she told us that all of her fabrics are Color Cascades by Tammy in Western Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And Felicity, you and I may have to work out some sort of a trade.
Don't forget me.
Because we may have to get some of those
Yeah.
fabrics. Because, wow, they are
They're
stunning.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So
things.
if you guys need another fabric supplier, we know everybody is always looking for more fabric.
Yeah. Yep. I've got some holes.
Then go check them out because what Felicity has shown,
They're
and
beautiful.
if you go back and watch her videos, she shows fabrics that she's gotten from them. So they're
she does.
really,
She's real good about
really
doing
beautiful. And she's great about saying what color they are, what count they are, what type they are. So
Mhm.
I feel like she gives you all the good information.
All the scoop.
So, but that's it for that. You already did your shout outs because I did them out of order. So next up we have Nancy's Fabrics, Part 5.
Hello, everyone. And today I'm going to show you some new pinks.
At least she didn't sound like Sheldon.
Oh.
He does a podcast and, they were talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, our brother.
That was a
We're
great
trying to
visit.
We're trying to explain the floss tube thing, and he goes, "Oh, so you're like Sheldon. Maps around the world?" in that dry tone of voice.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
We're totally dry. Hello, welcome to the Addicted Sisters. We are here today to talk about Nancy's fabrics. Nancy? Can't even do it, can you?
I was almost there. Oh, there's the Halloween stuff I want to show. Okay, so I can't do that. I've got 4 fabrics that I'm going to share today. And the first one is from Silk Weaver.
Imagine that.
It's Expressions Lavender Swirl. 28 count is what this is. So it doesn't tell me. That's got to be...
It usually says that it's an even weave.
Does it tell it on the back?
Oh, see, this is like an old...
It's an old tag.
I think this may be from Mariana.
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
Because I think this was sent to me and I knew it was an even weave and I was like,
she rejected it.
tain't happening. It's
Okay.
beautiful.
There's the tag, so you can see. And now oh yeah, that's a good shot. See the pinks and the lilac and
So now imagine,
the cream
this is an
colors.
even weave. If you got this on linen, it would not dye the same. It would
No.
dye a little darker.
yes.
A little more saturated, let's say it that way.
Yes.
Because not necessarily darker, just...
And this is a nice big piece, so
Oh, yeah.
get my fingers in it.
And our friend Mariana, a few years back, went through and just cleaned out some things she knew she would never stitch
Yeah.
on. And she sent them to those of us who she knew would use them.
Yes, and enjoyed every one that she sent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my first one. Then I have a Silk Weaver. Cashel
Nancy's
linen.
whole wall, I feel like,
Yeah.
is silk weaving.
Well, I had to do something with all of those that I bought during the...
During the auctions.
Yes. This one is another 28 count. It's a solo piece. So there's the tag on it.
And look at those colors up close.
Yeah.
That looked good in your
Isn't that
shot.
beautiful? I love that.
And that will be the perfect size for a project.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. And if I have smaller ones, I could maybe get 2 on there.
you know what? I have this problem that when I buy a quarter yard piece, which I like to buy, then I feel like I have to get the perfect project on it.
Oh.
And I don't
yeah.
want to cut it up.
Yeah. Yeah. I do too. I bit the bullet on one I showed last week and just... that doesn't happen very often. Okay, this one is a Molina by Silk Weaver. And it is 28 count Cherry Fizz.
What a great name.
Yes. There's the tag.
I wanted to feel it. It feels more like Wexford cloth, which is a 25 count,
A little heavier.
but it looks very even. I don't know that I notice a lot of slubs in this one. So it's Molino, a Molino 28 count. That's really a nice weight.
I like that.
So you could get a good piece
Look
on
at
there.
that.
I can see winter going on this because it's a heavier fabric.
Even a spring. With the color of it.
Ooh, now I just caught when you did that, there's like a browny gray spot up in here.
Isn't
that
it gorgeous?
It's just like hints of it. Really pretty.
I like that one.
Cherry Fizz. Fun names.
And then the last one is a mystery.
I
have
think
no
it
tag
probably
for
came
it.
from Silk Weaver and maybe you and I split it.
I imagine it probably did. So I've got no tag or anything, but look at the color on that.
But it's 28 count, we can tell you that
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Because
sure
that's
is.
what Nancy stitches on.
Yeah. Isn't that beautiful? That's going to be fun to do something on too.
And that's kind of more tie-dye looking,
Uh-huh.
which I really like. So
So
that's it for Nancy's Fabrics.
that is your installment for the week.
But look at this. She has more pinks coming
Mhm.
up.
Yeah, all the way up to here.
So we'll see how many she shows you next week. We both make those noises. Okay. Our mom and dad did weird, like,
Quirky stuff.
they did, yeah. It's almost like the finger play stuff, except we did noise play. Our dad made fun.
Yeah.
He could
Yeah.
do Donald Duck. He
He
would.
could wiggle his eyebrows.
Oh my gosh, I can't wiggle. I can't even raise both
I
eyebrows.
could do his ears.
Oh yeah, he would make his
I
ears
don't know
go.
if you can see mine. Dad had his ears were bigger, so when he did it, looked like they were doing this.
And of course, he didn't have
He didn't
hair
have hair.
covering them,
Right,
so yeah, it moved his glasses up and down. But he could. There's the bear. I can't remember what it's called at Disneyland or Disney World. There's the bear jamboree,
oh,
and the great big
the
bear that sits in the
symphony.
back. Rolls his eyebrows through the whole thing, and that's always what it made me think of.
That
But-
would be Dad.
We always had to do that. Mom would ask us the things like, can you roll your tongue? Can you, what else?
I don't know.
I don't know. Dad was a pretty whistler,
Yes, beautiful whistler.
and I try that, but I don't get it all the time.
No,
I could never whistle
No.
like this.
or
Only-
with the piece of grass or whatever.
Yeah.
I
I think it happened one time by accident, and it scared me so much. It startled me, not
Yeah.
scared me, because I'm like, it happened, and yeah, I couldn't do it
Again.
again.
Can do it a second time. Couldn't reproduce, huh?
There you go. But anyway, now we've stuck our tongues out at you. Welcome to our video.
You
So
never know what's going to happen on here.
next up we have finishes.
Finishes.
Nancy. So these are previous finishes
Yes.
today, and we thought we would share some fall Halloween things
Yeah.
with you.
Just I know
Seasonal.
I know you've seen them before, but I think they're
Mm-hmm.
so cute, and I'm getting them all out again to get up on my wall. So I just had to share.
To get on your wall for 3 days.
Yeah. Well,
Well, you could hang them in here for your off-season room, right?
absolutely is what I'm gonna do. So my first one is Esmeralda's Boutique, and it says brooms for sale, flight tested, free demo rides, reduced for quick sale. And then you see along here, this one is called the economy model. There you go. Aren't those cute? That spider and those crazy stars on there.
I have this pattern at home, and I need to do it. This is by Rosie and me,
Yes.
and that's our LNS owner, Kathy.
Mhm.
So if you call the shop, if you call CC and Company, she absolutely has it, and
Yeah,
I think
still
it's
out
a
on her
kit.
rack. I don't. Well, part of it is a kit because part of it is the glow in the dark thread.
Oh, so maybe it's a chart pack.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, that would be right. Yes, and then the little stars.
Now
So-
Nancy used fancy fabric
Of course I did.
because I
used-
don't. That's not what was
This
with
is
it.
my marshmallow fudge.
I think she put it on
I-
white.
Yeah, but I don't think she included any fabric. I think it was just the floss and the googly eyes for the little spider. I don't know if you can catch those. And then see the beads here
hmm
and the stars.
But I think the picture will show it on white. And Nancy, you said marshmallow fudge.
Marshmallow fudge by Silk Weavers.
There you go.
I
So if
told
you
you
like
that's my
that look-
favorite fall Halloween.
If you like that fabric, then
I'm sure
Get
the guys will have it.
now it'll take 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, to take a while to get it.
Because they have a lot of orders,
Yes.
but they will get them out to you.
Mm-hmm. Then the next one I have is Autumn Sampler by Prairie Schooler. I finished this in 2014. It feels
Woohoo.
like yesterday.
Doesn't
There you
seem
go.
like that long we've been stitching again.
No, it says autumn. Autumn wind is rising and the air is wild with leaves. So there's my piece. I love those crazy squirrels. And the color in the leaves, I think is just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found this bird's eye maple frame, and I just couldn't let it. It cost me more money, but I mean, it just fit it perfect to me.
Sometimes you have to make those splurges.
Yeah. And fabric, what do you think it is? Marshmallow fudge. So that's my other piece. Oh, gotta get that out.
You have a long time for it to be up.
Yes. Well, honestly, at the other house, I left it up all year round because I just love it. And then what was this one again?
It's the Raven.
By La-di-da. So this one, excuse me for the folds, creases, but this is the Raven. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I wander, weak and weary.
While I ponder?
While I ponder. Yes, what did I say?
Wander.
Oh.
I'm like,
well, I wander
gonna
a lot.
change that?
I wander
Edgar
everywhere.
didn't know what he really wanted to write.
No, he should have talked to me first. I love the crow, though. I think he's so cool.
He is pretty. And the color is really gorgeous when you get to see it, where the floss changes.
Yeah. I really like when they do this negative space.
Yes.
I think that's really cool. Let me get it up there so you can see it. And you can kind of get a good glimpse of the color change Laura was talking about. But they use a lot of cool, La-di-da and Blackbird use a lot of cool borders and extra designs.
I love
in
that
those.
one.
Yeah. So that's my 3.
Okay.
I could show you more, but Laura made me stop.
Because we don't have all that. I brought one of my sleeves to show you. This is one that was in our shop. I believe this is still available in Ready Made. We have a new tab that we're calling Ready Made, which means they're ready to go. And if you order something, if you ordered it today,
You see it sparkle.
I would get it sent out tomorrow. I would send
Look
you
at that.
this sleeve. So you'd have my DNA on it. No.
Oh
Just
my
joking.
goodness.
Inside, it's all spider webby, and it is
Goodness.
all glitter too. When I sew this one, I am covered, well, most of the time, I sparkle.
Oh,
Because,
that is a spider right in the middle of it.
yeah,
That little orange dot.
yep. So
That is
anyway, that's
cute.
one of our Halloween fabrics. We still have a lot in our Ready Made. And like I said, they would go out right away. You might not have them for this year, but they would be for next year. And remember, I put my code down below, so you can get 10% off if you use my code.
Big icky spider.
Yes, I mean, this was fabulous stuff. Look at that face.
Mm-hmm.
And what I think this is, okay, so you have to kind of catch this. It's a huge print. So it starts with this bat, and the bat is holding, or is on top of the skull, and the skull is a door knocker with this, whatever that is.
Kind of another little bat face. it
Yeah,
looks like to
kind
me.
of. And when you get there, let's see, I was trying to find it. So when you get there, then there's a pumpkin down below it. And look at that. I mean, that pumpkin's just got all that pretty swirl. And the candle was back there by the skull. And
It's really pretty.
it was just,
It's fun. It's
we were
very fun.
done Halloween shopping, and we had to go to another store to pick up some fabric. We go all over the Kansas City area.
They do.
We're going today after we're done. But that, anyway, it was sitting there, and I'm like, we have to buy it, Katie. And she said, oh, Mom, I was trying to keep you from seeing it because I didn't want you to have to sew anymore. Oh, well, that's okay.
Nice, Katie. Always thinking of your mama.
She is. Okay, now I have 3 fully finished pieces. Pay attention, people. This doesn't happen often. So this first one, this first one is called Bittersweet Season by Heartstrings. Now, don't make the mistake I did. It's by Heartstrings, not Heartstring Samplery.
Oh.
So Heartstrings
Distinction
has
there.
been around for quite a while. And this one,
Nice.
I'll show you this. Okay. So it's this cool pumpkin, and it's got a
This
moon
moon.
up at the top. And all of these little bands are different specialty stitches. And she has a whole series of these. This one is Bittersweet Season. She has Sugar Plum Season, which is a Christmassy one. She has Strawberry Season. And what am I missing? Spring. I don't know what the spring. Well, spring strawberry. Summer. I don't know. I don't have them all.
Summer strawberries, right?
I don't know. There's strawberry. So I'm either missing spring or summer. but they're lovely. And I use this fun fabric from my stash, and I had gotten this ribbon on something, and I ended up sewing this together and putting this little pouch on the back to just hold, and I have a little stick in there, and then I hang it from that, and it makes it a little droopy, and I like that. It's just kind of, I put some fiberfill in, or some batting in there.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of a cute little one. But here's my story. No crying. So I spent a whole summer when Mom was trying to figure out what was wrong with her. And it ended up either being diverticulitis or diverticulosis. I can never remember which one she had. But in the waiting room, I sat all summer and stitched this. And it was great because these are little bitty short bands. Even though they're involved,
Yeah.
you know, they were little bitty short bands. So I could do several little bands. But yep, I did that while waiting for Mom.
Look at the bat hanging here. That's a little
Button. Or a charm.
Yeah. And then the bell on the cat, he's got a gold.
And there are beads. Can you see the beads down here sticking up? See them?
Cute.
So it was fun. There's some Krynic in there.
It's a
That's
pretty
one.
piece.
Bittersweet
Fun piece.
Season by Heartstrings.
Strings.
I'm looking again just to make sure I say
Yeah.
the right thing. Then I did Lost Spirits by Birds of a Feather. I really, really like this one.
It's
Now, here's the thing. I did this on the fabric they called for, and it is their fabric. And it is wonderful. And it says, Lost Spirits, do not embody me on this night of All Hallows Eve. Lost Spirits, do not embody me on this night of All Hallows Eve. And I finished it in 2006.
and get it up there close because this is a child inside that big head. See, isn't that cute? And like
Look at the crazy little cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the little pumpkin that the
She's
person's carrying.
Mhm.
And I did these fun pumpkins on the back. So
I like that.
with a cat on top of them. And this one's kind of fun. I had this great piece of fabric and it had this fun edge, and I thought, I don't want to lose that.
Mhm.
So what I did is I made, I just left it open up here at the top
A pocket.
and made a nice long pocket across. But, so I've sewn it right across this top edge and then right down here to finish off my pocket area. And here's my bell pull, and I just slide it in there. And I mean, it comes off and on really easily. And there's, it doesn't get in the way. There's no ornamentation. This hangs up. And what you see is this edge from the
fringe.
fabric itself.
Cute.
And a lot of times, I think when you get their fabric, it'll be like that. And I just loved it. I thought,
That's cute.
it fits with this piece. It's not going to
Yes.
fit with everything.
Right.
So that's Lost Spirits by Birds of a Feather. I'm probably showing you all things that are out of print. And I'm very sorry. No, I'm not. I love my pieces.
Well, yeah. And I mean,
I'm sorry you can't get them.
Right. We all have pieces like that we love and we want to show off, but they're just not available anymore.
Yeah. And my last one is from You and I and Friends. And I don't know if this one is available again or not because it was a black sheep design. So it was one of the monthly club things, the bi-monthly club, I guess, kits that you could get. And this one is called Witch's Night Out. Look at her. She is fabulous. And see, that is a little wire that my husband very kindly snipped in half and then put through there and curled for me to be her hair. That came in my kit. And there's some fun buttons. And my mother-in-law did the finishing on this one for me. So she did that really pretty. And then my husband went out, found some things, and made me this fun hanger, which is just like a witch's broom.
Yeah. That's cute.
So I was saying that I was coming today, I was bringing this one today to show you guys. And my husband said, tell the people I'll make them one for $15. I'm like, honey, not a thing. Not a thing. So yeah, he's crazy like that sometimes. But I loved this one. And This is one that I've talked about that they told us pay attention to how you. Oh, there's a loose thread. Not loose from that, just from
Good.
something else.
I was afraid it was.
Look at her skirt. That's such a fun stitch in there. But the top is the one that I told you they encouraged us to stitch in a different direction so that we would get a different effect. So mine is stitched diagonally. The whole, I mean, I started, I think here and stitched like this.
Oh, goodness.
All the way. And it's really interesting. And, you know, what I did is I just put a sticky note on there.
Yeah.
And then I could follow it, move it along. So that's my last one. And it's
Cute.
Witches Night Out by You and I and Friends. So
Very-
3 older ones.
Very, very cute.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you. That's one. Her curly shoes. I'm
Yes.
just like, I still have that pattern.
Do you? I do.
I did get a request last week for the piece that is my whip to find out if I would consider selling my pattern because it's one by a designer who's no longer with us, and so her patterns are really hard to find. But I checked. I'm going to tell you now. I checked, and my sister went, "Oh." So I know it's one that we are going to need back, but it can go visiting.
Yeah.
So for my friend out there who checked, it can go visiting because Nancy's not going to get to it anytime soon.
No.
So if you're going to stitch it
It'll
sooner
probably be
rather
next
than later,
year before I get to it.
well, at
least.
the earliest,
At-
yeah. So we got a little fun mail this week and a little stash. Do you want to show yours first?
Do you want to show my stash first? Okay, I just wanted to show this off. You know, I had company a couple weeks ago, and
Nancy's been busy.
yeah, every single weekend I've had something come up, which I love, but I kind of like them spaced. But anyway, Sue Wild, she is such a sweet lady. She does the handwritten notes, which you know, they're in cursive, so you know our kids don't know how to do that anymore.
Show her pretty handwriting
She's
from back
beautiful
here.
handwriting. Look at
You
that.
can show your name up there.
Yeah, look
It's
at that.
gorgeous.
Beautiful. But I wanted to share the card because she always finds such unique cards that fit us. Look at that. Look at that beautiful sampler on there. Isn't that cool? So thank you, Sue. I appreciate it.
Really pretty.
So
That
glad
makes
you
me-
and Judy got to come.
So this kind of inspires me. It
Oh,
makes
should
me
I say
wonder if we could take a picture of a piece that we have and make our own cards.
Oh, I bet we could. Yeah.
Because that would be just gorgeous.
That would make it really personalized. But
Mhm.
let's see, who are these from? Designed by CrossStitchAntiques.com.
And it was printed at Vistaprint.
So they must be doing that themselves.
Yeah, so you can do simple things like that. And
Yeah.
it's so pretty. Such a nice personal touch.
So I just wanted to share that because I thought that was so cool.
What do you got, Nance?
Well, you know that I was trying to find for this pattern.
Oh, yes, yes.
Eleanor Jagler.
I'd say Jaegler, but...
Well, it probably is Jagler. You're right. It's the sampler that I was going to do on this pretty blue fabric, and I only had one of the hydrangea by Weeks. Well, here's the Weeks that I got.
Oh, I think they're pretty good.
So here's what I got. And fingers, work with me here. There's what I had.
I think you
So-
can intersperse those and they'll be...
I think this one is a little pinker.
It's more
See?
blue. It's more blue instead of grayish.
But I think it'll work out fine. I think it'll still work pretty.
You have to
pretty
figure out
on
which
there.
one should be the flowers and then...
Or I'll just use the two on here and not worry about the other one.
But you know, it just... I don't know. It could be cool to use one for the flower stuff and use the other one for the alphabet.
Yeah, it could.
See, lots of options.
Yeah.
Got to think through them.
Always options. So do
Nancy's
yours.
sitting here with a big package and it's making me crazy.
I know this.
Okay, I was contacted by Emily Wittenberg, who watches us, and she said, "What's that pattern you were wanting?" And I really had to go back because I think that maybe she watched it after we had made another one or so.
Oh.
And then I would never think about it at the right time, and so I wasn't getting I wasn't putting it together. But Emily so very kindly sent me, I'm going to show you, she sent me pages for the it doesn't say what it's called, but this is from Cross Stitch and Needlework. Her copy is fall 2015. I think mine is like winter after that. Maybe mine's winter 2016. But it's got that framework for the ornament sampler. And it's I'm so excited now, and I can get all of my stuff together.
So you got 4 different ones on that.
Yes.
piece.
Plus I have the framework for the whole sampler of 8.
2 of 8. Okay, that's what it...
So I had the magazine with 4 pieces in it, and I bought the magazine for a different reason. And then
And
I
just
saw
saw that.
this, and I thought, oh, it's so cute. And it's all stitched up in DMC.
Nice.
So, and it doesn't look like just a ton. 11 over there, and then...
Fringe knots and back stitching.
Woohoo.
Your favorites.
There may be beads going on this. So, look at that cool bat.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. The kitties.
Yeah. These are like, these are older things that are harder to find. And
Yeah.
I love this. Emily just pulled out the pages I need and sent it to me. And she sent me a cute note
Beautiful
on this list paper. We all have tons of these.
Yes.
And what a great idea to
Yes.
just use it for a sweet little note. And
Very
Emily,
cute.
thank you so much. Because it's a funky color thing. And I'm
and that
good with
suits
that.
Laura to a T.
It really does. So that is my happy mail. It's
Oh.
nice to get those little things in the mail.
It is. I got this in the mail from a person who wishes to remain anonymous, and she said that I had to chuckle because she was trying to decide. She emailed me and said it was such a big decision. Do I send it priority or do I send it standard rate? It was a 3-cent difference, so she had a hard time there.
3 cents.
3 cents.
Thank you for spending the 3 cents. That's so funny. Isn't it fun when you have something like that happen, though? It's like
Yes.
such a lovely bonus, and you think, I meant to do this because it just worked.
So she sent this whole package of stuff.
Wow. Nancy has not shared this yet.
No, because I wanted it to be a surprise. And she sent us a lovely little note.
Cute.
So I'll let you read that while I make noise here and get stuff out. It came in perfect condition, so thank you for the care you took with it. Isn't that nice?
Oh, that's so lovely.
So she
Wow.
sent, look at that. She sent us 3 different groups of DMC flosses. She sent these beautiful browns.
Wow.
These beautiful greens.
Goodness.
And now Laura's salivating over this one. Purples.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at that.
Those are gorgeous. She said she was kidding things up. Do these go with...
Well, they probably do, some in here. But then she sent this Willow Lugana. It's 28 count.
Pretty.
Look at that.
Oh, Nancy, I think you only have...
One yellow.
Yeah, one that bright anyway.
Yeah.
That's a Lugana, so we know who that's going to.
And then this one. It's an ivory.
Uh-huh.
32 count.
Pretty.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty?
Pretty, pretty.
I like that.
I like the neutrals. They're really nice.
Mhm.
But I'm pretty sure that's an even weave also.
Oh.
That's okay.
So.
This would probably work perfect for that. And it's nice holes, so I think you could see it.
Frosty. Holly
Jolly,
Jolly
happy soul. Okay, I already have this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So,
Fun. Now I have my own copy.
yes, he's so cute.
She sent this.
Oh, I love that. What song is that from?
Isn't that pretty? All
All because 2 people fell in love.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I think it's a country song.
Then look at this one. It's a musical bell pull by
Ooh,
Vermilion.
pretty.
Donna Vermilion, the
Pretty.
Vermilion Stitchery. Look at that. Thought that's gorgeous.
That is.
Those would even make really cute little pin cushions too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you'd like this one.
Perseverance. I think, has Vicky talked about this one?
I'm not sure.
Look at the pretty crystal.
Yes.
Where does it,
It goes
go?
right here in the center.
Oh, okay. The grass was green, the sun was hot. Sometimes I stitched and sometimes not. Roses bloomed and skies were blue, but perseverance brought me through.
Makes
It's
you
colors that are,
love that.
yeah.
Love
I mean,
all
the
of this. It's
colors
so
are like-
pretty. Look at that.
Show them the back.
Yeah, this is the killer. Look at all those specialty stitches.
That would be fun. Fun. This one looks kind of like it's a leaf,
I
but it
think
looked kind of like an arrow when you
Yeah,
showed it.
and I think it goes here with this
Really cool.
pretty bead. This one is True Friends by Just Nan.
Yep.
Friends may part, hearts may sigh, but true friends never say goodbye.
That's pretty.
Oh, she got it from Heart's Desire.
And this one was from the Silver Needle.
So look at that. Isn't that cute? And it's got two different ways you can do it, either in a frame, or that's a little hard to see, or in a box.
That's really pretty.
Has a few specialties on the back. Tons of little beads.
Mm-hmm. And the little charms.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the quartz beads.
Oh, that's
Rose
pretty.
quartz.
Pretty. I like that with all the little flowers around.
Oh, and see they're in the centers of these
Oh,
and these.
isn't that pretty? Then the last one she sent was
Ooh.
Gilly Flower Grace by Just Nan. Look at all those teeny beads.
Yes. What does this one say? Gently in this tiny space, stitch a garden full of grace, where rows are defined with stitches refined, and every petal knows its place.
Isn't that cute?
That's really, really pretty.
It's got a big bumblebee right in the center of it.
Nancy and I will probably both be stitching some of these.
Look at that.
There's not a ton of stitches
Isn't that cute?
on this one.
These are easier to me.
This was
These
not
are
bad.
not hard.
Yeah.
But that
This
first
one had some fun stuff, but I don't think any
I
of
don't
it's
think it's really hard. It's just intimidating because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
But that's what she sent us. Wasn't that sweet?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yes.
anonymous person.
Yes, you're so sweet. So, and she said we can keep what we want, and
Share what we won't stitch,
yeah,
or
if there's something that we wouldn't stitch,
that's so sweet.
So
Somebody's got to have some wedding stuff, right?
yeah,
My kids
Very
are not
cool.
even dating. Yeah.
well, mine married now, so
You want to put it all back in the same
Yep.
one?
I do.
Okie doke.
Thank you.
And did you
That
buy
was fun.
stash? That was fun. Did you buy stash this week?
It was just that I just got the one thing.
Oh, okay,
floss.
the floss. I did not buy any stash this week, and you know I have.
No, she just bought a ton of fabric
I didn't buy fabric.
for your things, for your sleeves.
Oh, I'm like I didn't buy fabric. So
Very nice.
Anyway.
so that's it.
that was really lovely, and that was lovely to get some happy mail.
Yes, and a nice surprise.
Those
too.
are the days when you're like, oh, somebody must know that I just need a pick me up.
Somebody loves me.
So next up we have our current whips and plans. What do you have?
You go ahead.
Mine is still seasonal. I'm still working on this. This is like I've done 2 full weeks on this, and I'm probably going to stick with it until it's done.
I thought
It's-
you were done with it. I thought.
Nope.
Okay.
It's Witchy by the Primitive Needle. Otherwise, it would have been up there in finishes.
Duh.
Ding! And you can see, I mean, if I get really, really close, you can see that there are really a lot of colors in this. I had kind of color completed the brown. I ran out with just a little bit to go.
Aw.
So the cat is a different brown.
That's all right.
And no, he's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
And so I used the brown from him to finish the other little bits, because
Okay.
you're never going to know that.
no.
And I filled in the
That's
orange.
a pro tip.
There you go. I filled in all the orange, and I've started on the yellow. Now the yellow is down this side too, but this side is going to have a green that fills in.
Ooh.
So you're seeing all my little motifs starting to fill in.
Oh yeah, because you had just part of that.
I had, yeah. I mean,
It's cute.
I finished. I've gotten a lot done in the last couple of weeks,
Yes,
and
you
it makes
have.
me think, what the heck was my problem that this wasn't done? Because this,
I like that pattern too.
I took the pattern out.
There's
because
the
it's
pattern
a-
she's sharing with you.
It's a separate sheet, and so I
That's too
keep
good.
it. I just keep it out, but it's over here in my bag. So that's mine.
Good. Well, I'm working on my Quaker house by Blackbird. So
Love that.
that's what it is.
So Nancy's very springy.
Yeah, I had to do this.
Mhm.
I couldn't stand it. So I'm almost done with page 2.
Wow.
Da, 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 da.
Ooh, it's looking good.
Look at that. I got a bunch in.
Here, I'll pull the bottom tighter. How about that?
See, so I just finished up that strawberry this morning.
I was gonna say, I love that strawberry.
I need to fill it in now because all of the holes, all the seed holes have a different color in it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't even know what they are. Weeping willow, so they're going to be green.
That'll be pretty.
Yeah.
Weeping Willow's a lighter one.
Well, remember I used Victorian Motto
Oh, okay.
because I didn't have any of the colors. That's an OWS. I didn't have any of those.
Yeah, Old Willow.
So that's what I'm working on. I get to do
Yeah,
the...
see, theirs is almost a Weeping
Yellow.
Willow is almost a yellowy green.
Mhm.
You used a yellow there. It may be this one, the I.
No,
No?
that was Schneckly.
It's not the J either.
Mm-mm.
You haven't done that one.
I did them all down here.
How about this?
These?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
all
trying
all
to
of the
think.
green stuff.
Okay, so look at it. It's really light.
Yeah, and this changes out some like that.
And
It just depends on what, it's a little bit darker. I like my leaves a little bit darker.
yeah, me too. It's what we're talking about is let me get my finger pointing at it. Right there, those leaves, that's the Weeping Willow color. And Nancy's using a little bit darker.
See, and this is one that came in a special kit. So it doesn't have a lot of yellow in it. But it does go lighter.
Mm-hmm. It's really pretty. I really, really like it. I like it.
I love
Yeah,
it.
see?
I want some more of it.
It's almost spearminty, isn't it?
No, that's a different color.
No. Oh, poo. I thought I looked at the right symbol. It's this one. Okay. Pretty.
So I'm almost done with page 2 now. And then I go on to the top part, page 1, and I'm
You get
done.
to build the house.
I do. I get to build a house.
I don't know if Nancy's always a happy house builder or not.
It depends on how it goes together.
So
That's what
that
I'm working on.
is the end. What are your plans to keep going on that?
Yes.
I will probably keep going on my witchy until it's finished. I mean, Halloween is on Wednesday. We're not
Mhm.
ready for that.
Oh, okay.
Nancy's getting ready to tap things, and I'm like,
Ooh,
no.
somebody's cooking. I'm hungry.
But Wednesday is Halloween, so I will probably be stitching witchy at least through then. And because I'm starting to smell the finish, then you know what I mean, guys,
Yeah.
don't you? I'm starting to smell the finish. Then
Yep.
I'm probably going to have to stick with it. You know that I've been doing just like 1 week at a time on a project, and then
yeah.
I've been okay
yeah.
to move on, but they're not as far along as this. And so
Yeah.
since I'm so close, it's like I gotta get done.
Absolutely.
I gotta get done. And if I had had a little more time in the last couple of days, it would have been done. We ended up yesterday having to run all over the place. I got my hair cut. Yay!
Cute,
It was
cute.
so fun to see my hairdresser.
Cute, cute.
And but then we ran afterwards. So and
I'm sorry, I'm
finish-
drinking in front of you. I wasn't supposed to do that.
oh no, you can do that. People do that all the time.
Yeah, but we're not everybody.
Yeah, so Michelle Bendy shows her pretty mugs every week. Look at Nancy's pretty mug. Love that.
I love that thing.
It's gorgeous, and it's just white inside.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty, pretty. See, I had to seal it and show it.
I found it it was on the discount bin because it's got a little chip on one side, but
Well, maybe it's a magical cup. then.
well, and it's
Chip.
not the side that I drink off of, so it didn't matter.
There you go. So we are going to say, really, we don't have any real retreat news to share with you
No.
this week. We've had some more people sign up and ask some questions
that's
about
great.
it, and we love that. Remember, we put the email down below if you are interested in signing up. It's theaddictedsisters@gmail.com. We get confused because sometimes we're addicted sisters, like our floss tube is Addicted Sisters Floss Tube, because that's what I made it when I set it up. But other times we're the Addicted Sisters, and that's what we are on our. Since we say that all the time,
Yeah,
that's what we made our
tried to move
Gmail.
more to that.
So you can send us a request to hold a spot. Remember, it doesn't cost you anything to say add me to your list.
No, it doesn't.
It just means that you're interested. Now, if you are planning to come to the retreat, we need your retreat fee of $100 by December 31st.
Mm-hmm.
And after December 31st, if we still have openings, we'll still leave you on our list, but we're not going to remind you. We remind you every week in our videos. So we think you guys are grown-ups and you don't need us to do that. And I work with kids 5 days a week. So I know that you guys have got it because... Anyway, but if you send your retreat fee, there are instructions once you say that you're coming. There are instructions on how to send your retreat fee.
Right.
And once you send that, then we get you locked in as being in the retreat. Then we'll give you another little bit of information to lead you to
The
our group
hotels
where you can do your hotel reservation, and you can take care of that.
Mm-hmm. And once you get in the group, then you can start to get to know the other people that are in the group. And
Kathy and
make new
Sylvia are
friends.
in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can find a roommate in there. I know we have at least one Stitcher who's waiting for some more people to join so that she can get a roommate.
Yeah.
And she's a lovely lady. She's chatted
She
with us quite a
is.
bit.
She is.
So
Did you see Cindy Major Rush? She is going on a trip, and she just happened to one of the new ladies that came on, and I apologize, I can't remember now who she's doing this with, but they said, "Oh, I live in this area," and Cindy piped up and said, "I'm coming that way. Would you like to meet?" And I thought that was so cute.
nice. So Cindy Rush will know some people
Yeah.
when this all happens.
I told her, I said, "Thanks for being our ambassador."
There you go. So that's a big sister.
Yes.
We'll have to talk to Cindy about that.
Yeah.
She would be a great big sister.
Yes.
The other one that I laughed about in the last couple of weeks, and I don't even know if I've told you this, but we got a message and it said, "Hey, sign me up for your retreat." And when I sent back the welcome note, then she sent me another little note and she said, "By the way, what are the dates for your retreat?"
Oh,
I love that. You just want to come and you don't even care when it is.
Really
Or maybe
great.
you kind of knew when it was and you just needed firm dates. But it cracked
That's
me
fun.
up. And I was just like, that's perfect. And
Yep.
and that makes me feel good.
Yeah,
And
that's the kind of people we like and want to be around.
yes. And just so you know, our retreat does not have a designer with classes, although we may get an exclusive design.
Right.
It
Still
is-
working that out.
Yeah, we're not going to have a shop there because we are
The
5
shop
minutes
is so
from CC and
close.
Company.
Mm-hmm.
What other things? This is mainly a stitching retreat.
Yes.
This is a lot of your time, and if Nancy and I can curb our enthusiasm enough, we will let you stitch for a while because you can ask any of the ladies in our other smaller retreat. We have a hard time not spoiling you.
Yes.
And
yes, we do.
It's our goal to spoil you silly.
We
so.
want you to have the best weekend you possibly can.
Hey, here's a question for you for this week because Nancy and I are kind of working on that. I had a hair in my mouth. What is your favorite thing to get at a retreat? When you get a swag bag or you get a door prize, what is your favorite thing to get? We want to know. Inquiring minds.
What would mine be?
I would even have to think about it. Things that I like to get. I'm happy with whatever I get.
Yeah.
Please don't say that because I want people to be a little more specific.
Yeah, we're trying to get some ideas.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
So I like over-dyed floss.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
I like trims and things.
Yes, that's something you don't get very often is trims.
Needle minders always.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you like to get mugs? Do you like it to be an open mug? Do you like to get a travel mug? Do you like,
See, and for me, I don't like those.
See, we're so different.
Yeah.
But I know that a lot of retreats will give, not like this, but they'll give
Nice
a
little
cup with a lid
Uh-huh.
so that you can use it in the stitching area.
And they are really nice. I really, they're nice gifts, but I find it goes up on my shelf and I don't get
You don't
it.
use it.
Uh-huh.
Michelle,
Unless we go someplace.
mine's not pretty, but it's functional. And I love it. And I carry it everywhere. And it's full of water. I swear it's water. It really is.
I dumped it out last week. It was water.
It keeps it cold for
a long time.
it keeps it cold for days. I could leave it in there and I only have to put a few ice cubes in, although I probably put more in this morning because KJ wanted to play. Her big cat.
My big cat.
So,
He loves crushed ice, and you have to scoot it right to the edge of the tray on the refrigerator, and he will stalk it and slap it down from there.
Did KJ cuddle with Judy again?
No, he did not, because she stepped on his tail.
Oh, that's right. Poor Judy. Poor KJ.
They were both traumatized.
He screamed at her. So,
and that boy screamed. I have never heard him scream like that. He, even when he meows, he just goes, "Ow! Ow!" And he really, literally screamed.
I don't think she caught him that hard. I think it was more startling than anything. Yeah, and Judy was just brokenhearted over the whole thing. So
I think he slept in the room with her, just on the floor. And then,
he's like, "Don't step on me."
yeah, and then Sonny went in there and watched him all night too. So he was sleeping with them.
He was their guard kitty. Okay, so really that's probably about all that we have about the retreat. We haven't started working as much as we would like to yet, just with all the moving and me and the crazy stuff. Yeah. So
We're
will
going to get it together, though.
See, we both promised at the same time. So until then, she's Nancy.
And she's Laura.
And why'd you laugh? And we are the Addicted Sisters. Have a great week.
Bye.
I really am Laura. I don't know why it was funny.